Hello everybody, my name is Suman Dua and I'm a registered migration agent at Nationwide Migration and Education. In this video today, we will be talking about Queensland State's requirements for 888 visa in Business Innovation Stream. 888 visa allows business people and investors who own and manage a business or hold investments in Australia to continue these activities on a permanent basis. Now let's look at the minimum requirements set by the Department of Home Affairs for this visa. At the time that you lodge your visa application, you must have been in Australia as the holder of the 188 visa in the innovation stream for at least 1 year during the last 2 years, and you need to be nominated by an Australian state or territory government agency. At the time that you lodge your visa application, you and your spouse or de facto partner, if applicable, must have a satisfactory record of complying with Australian laws with no involvement in unacceptable business activities. Also, during the last 2 years, you must have had and continue to have an ownership interest and a direct and continuous management role in your main business or 2 main businesses in Australia. Please note that of that main business you must currently own and have owned during the last 2 years at least 51% where the turnover was less than 400,000 per year, 30% where the turnover was 400,000 or more per year, or 10% where the business was a publicly listed company. You must have submitted all required business activity statements to the Australian Taxation Office. Also, during the last 12 months, your main business or 2 main businesses combined must have had an annual turnover of at least $300,000 per year. Now, please note that the requirement may be waived by the nominating state or territory if you live and operate your business in a regional area and there are exceptional circumstances. It is also a requirement that you must have obtained an Australian business number for each of your main businesses. Throughout the last 12 months, you and your spouse or de facto partner, if applicable, must have met at least 2 of the following requirements. The first one is that you must have had and continue to have total net assets of at least 200,000 in your main business in Australia. Now, these assets must have been lawfully acquired. And had and continue to have total net business and personal assets of at least 600,000 in Australia. These assets must have been lawfully acquired. You must have employed in your main business the equivalent of at least 2 full-time employees who are Australian citizens, permanent residents or New Zealand passport holders. These employees must not be your family members. These requirements may be waived by the nominating state or territory if your business meets the exceptional circumstances. Apart from these requirements set by the Department of Home Affairs, Migration Queensland requires you to provide evidence of your genuine commitment to Queensland, such as purchase of properties for family residence, additional investment, or study in Queensland. You must also provide evidence that you have resided in Queensland for at least 1 year. If you are somebody who has submitted your expression of interest for the 188 visa after 1st of July 2021 with Migration Queensland, you will need to provide evidence that a minimum of 400,000 was invested in 1 or 2 qualifying businesses located in Greater Brisbane and Gold Coast region. Or you must provide evidence that a minimum of 300,000 was invested in 1 or 2 qualifying businesses located in regional Queensland. If you are someone who is in Queensland on a 188 visa and would like to get their eligibility assessed for 888 visa, please get in touch with us.